Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Pokémon. Um, Before we get started with Pokemon Scarlet, I am going to check and see if I got any shinies in this game, which I have been. Hi, Mirrupcat. Hi, Faye. Welcome you both to the stream. Let's see. Yes, yes, there it is. There it is. About fucking time. I'm glad that caught with a Pokeball. Hey, you're shiny again for the third time. All right. There we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yay! And it only took an entire box's worth of other shinies. Well, not counting these first five, which are before from before I got the shiny charm, but all the rest of these were all for that one Fennekin. I'm gonna need to I'm going to move these to the friends box because they were before I got the shiny charm. And then the rest of you. You come over to friends as well. Alright, I guess next I'm going to be looking for a Chespin or a Froakie. But I'll figure that out later. Let's clean up house over here. Hi Lilith, yes I do. Watch, look, I can BTC if I want to. It's a miracle. And then I can, yeah. I control it from my phone and everything. You should also see the character select screen. Maybe we'll bring that out a little later. For now, I need to go fight some guys. I actually don't even care if I kill this guy. I already have two. I already have two shiny Alphas Elements. A third one is not that special. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, sure. I am on the right box, right? No, I'm not. Oh, you did see that on my itch. Yes. That's yes, that's a thing that we made mainly for our streams. You can even you can redeem channel points to force us to go to it and fuck with us. Haha. I knew there was gonna be a guy over here. Hello, Weedle. Hello, Weedle. Hello, Weedle. Jesus Christ. I'm drowning in Weedles. What am I gonna do with all of these guys? I need to just give them away. Like, look at this. I do not need more than one of any of these. It's like... Okay. Well, that guy doesn't know how to evolve yet. That's very sad. There we go.
Oh god, why is my phone doing that? God.
Hi, Marissa. Hi, Marissa. Uh, Hi,
Okay, I'm back.
Marissa. Hi.
Did did Egg Gate from Sonic Forces pick up on the mic at all?
Oh, yes. Oh, it quite indubitably did.
Okay, well tell me if there's any echo or anything like that because I'm in my car.
Oh my god, that's why you sound like shit.
Isn't it hilarious? I'm exiting the Sonic parking lot and driving home.
The Floor is Evil says, my shiny luck's been really funny lately because my luck in this game has been way lower than I see from most people, but I start breeding an Oras and I get them well below odds for so it evens out. I'm gonna be honest, my shiny luck has been kind of weird. I only have as much as I do because I've been using a turbo controller, a macro to bench reset. It's it's not. I'm not terribly enthralled by it. Okay, let's see. You are...
Judging by the turbo controller, are you playing ZA right now?
Yes. Just just picking up my spoils from a few hours of bench resetting earlier today before I start playing Scarlet properly.
Fun. I still have not done any actual hunting in ZA outside of occasionally travel warping to check one spot.
Yeah.
It's just not a fun shiny hunting game.
No, it's not. It makes me sad, but oh well. Um,
I'm just glad there's nothing in the decks that I actually want to hunt.
I'm just gonna hunt a few things that I like. I'm gonna get the shiny Kalos starters. Uh,
I mean, in my book, Scarlet and Violet's right there with all the ones I want.
true. Still,
But I might try for Greninja at least. I think that's the only Kalos starter I actually like the shiny of. I don't think I've seen Delphox's though.
Delphox is pretty cool, I think.
I'm still really disappointed with Chestnut's shiny. Like they had such a good thing going with making Chespin red, and then they completely drop it just to make him green, but it looks worse.
Look at all these extras. Dear Lord, how am I go? What am I gonna do with these? Flora's Evil says, Shiny's maintaining is a design choice that makes sense for this game specifically, since it's very possible for one to spawn in an area that you gotta pass through a loading zone twice to get to, but it leads to the actual Shiny farm method being AFK and unfun. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Um,
hopeful that maybe the DLC will add a method that's as fun as mass outbreaks, or maybe even just add mass outbreaks.
yes, please. That's what I want. That's what I want out of this game. If they add mass outbreaks, I am very trepidatious about this DLC seemingly containing like some kind of roguelite type element. I'm not roguelite is not really my thing. So
I still barely know anything, and I'm content with that fact.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
take a
going
I'll
to
take a I'll take a mystery whenever I pay the $30.
yeah, fair enough. Myself, I want to know what I'm getting myself into and whether or not it's worth it for me, because it might not be.
That is fully fair with how different this game is. I'm going to leave call for like I want to say a minute to 2 minutes, so that way I can go inside because I just parked. I will return swiftly.
I'll see you soon. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I need to show you my guys. This is Charizard. He's good. This is Hand's friend. I called him Hand's friend because he's a hand that's made out of friends. I mean, he's a friend that's made out of hands. This is Pink Amity. She's like Amity, but she's pink. This is Ghost. Ghost is a ghost. Ghost is a ghost that has the most. Ghost. Marcy. And the Meg! Okay. Anyway, that's enough Pokemon ZA. Let's go play the game that we're actually here to play. Alright, one whole playthrough of ZA later. Let's get back into this shit. What's my team here? It's Johnny, the Skeledirge. It's Fast Sis, the Slowbro. That's right, Marissa named half of these. I forgot about that. Oh, it's my Draggy. Baby Metal. Of course, this one's name is Pooper, even though he's not Paldean. And Pom Pom. Okay, that's my guys. Yeah, I'm hunting for a shiny Fluttermane. Hello, real Marissa.
A creature from the deep. Oh hey, it's the gym that uses double battles.
Yep, it
Every day I wish
sure
we got
is.
every day I wish we got a game that used exclusively double battles again.
Alright, who should I use against a ghost type gym?
Hmm.
Thinking Baby Metal has few weaknesses. Send up Pooper, I guess. Let's try it. Love Shiny Fluttermane. Feels like it was designed specifically to be put in a friend ball since even the highlights match. Duly noted. Where do you get a friend ball in this game?
I know the Pokeball printer in the DLC is pretty good about it. I don't know where else it would be easily obtained. Dex completion reward.
Dex completion reward. Got it. I will be transferring a Dex into this game to get a shiny charm.
Worst case scenario, I can go to the item printer, farm Pokeballs, and then email them via carrier Pidgey.
Okay, sweet. This guy reminds me of a sleaze bag I used to know. Oh, I
He
forgot
does
this had
have
its
big.
own music. That's cool.
He does have big sleazebag energy.
fuck it, Pooper can tank it.
Looks like Cooper's going to be tanking a lot.
It's weird going back to this after how fucking fast the battles in CA are. Good lord.
Going from Legends to main series will never stop being a weird transition.
There's some people who are gonna give you hell for saying that Legends isn't main series.
You know what I fucking mean. One set of games has the Legend subtitle, the other doesn't. They are
Yes.
objectively separate. When I say main series, you will know that I am referring to the games that do not have the Legend subtitle. They are quote
Yeah.
unquote mainline, but they are not mainline.
It's funny that they're both.
If the Werehog from Sonic Unleashed released as a standalone game and was still Sonic Unleashed, you would not call it a mainline Sonic game. That's all I'm saying. Mainline in a similar way to Coliseum XD. Yeah, so not mainline. I love being fucked up and evil. I especially love being fucked up and evil when it's my genuine opinion.
I did not realize Brutal Swing was like an equivalent to like Surf or whatever, and that it attacks all targets around you. That's pretty sweet.
I honestly thought that it was like the two targets ahead of you and not that. I weirdly thought it was more like Rock Slide, but that does make more sense. She's really sledging up MC Sledge.
Of course you did.
With Coliseum finally getting a modern port, I really wonder how they're going to handle NSO and Pokemon Home connectivity if they even bother.
They're probably not going to bother, is what I'm gonna guess, but I hope they prove me wrong.
I mean, my thought process is they're going to need the infrastructure eventually, one way or another. Surely. But it's also Coliseum and Pokemon XD.
Yeah,
Hell, isn't next year a big anniversary year for Pokemon?
I think so. I think it's the 30th.
Oh, I exclusively mean as a one-way transfer. I wasn't thinking both ways.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't. It would definitely be one way.
I'm sure they could make it two-way. It'd be less hassle than doing that for Gen 1 and 2, but should they? I don't know if it's worth the effort. I don't know, with next year being a big anniversary year and we still live without Generation 1 and 2,
Yeah,
I I really think next year we're getting a blast of Pokemon ports, and it's either going to be a blast of just Gen 1 or it's going to be up to Gen 3. I'm really hoping up to Gen 3.
hmm.
Go, Pooper, go!
My poor Tinkaton does not get to be on the camera in this battle.
Can you move the camera? I forget if you can in fights like these.
No, I can't.
Once it's not animating.
No, I can't.
Ah. Well, let's leave it to sit for a minute, and then Tinkaton will materialize.
There it is.
I was honestly hoping that we'd pan to Tinkaton and she'd be in the fucking floor. I remember seeing that on one of the battlefields, and I don't remember which. Cooper just built better. Crazy how both Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet both have gym leaders who ostensibly should sing, but don't. Crazy how Pokemon refuses to include any form of voice acting, despite how many scenes would be substantially improved by not being completely silent.
Yep, it sure is more and more noticeable every game.
Their sound design really doesn't help.
I think Pooper is going to go down and there's nothing I can do about it. Because I'm just going to be healing him every turn.
Well, Pooper,
Exactly.
but don't worry, whenever we take him to a Pokemon Center, it will simply be...
Oh, there goes Baby Metal too. That's fine. I have got 4 more guys. Alright.
I really don't mind Pokemon not having voice acting conceptually, but when so much of their sound design is like really good, but then the players just their lips flap and nothing comes out,
Yeah.
that's not good. At least give us little grunts. You'll give the protagonist little grunts in the Legends games, but nothing else. Just like have Link from Zelda voice act the entirety of the game, and it'd be so much better. Like just
Finally.
especially whenever the sound design bothers to include cheering. Like, the Sword and Shield opening is so bad about this. Actually, the Sword and Shield in general is so bad about this. Banjo-Kazooie speech.
Oh my god!
If they don't want to pay voice actors for every localization too, they could also just pull a Klonoa and invent a language. It'd be that easy.
Alright, go, my glass cannon.
They can't kill two at once. Probably. Yeah, that's a single target move. They've lost. They've extra lost.
Don't like that this battle took out my entire team, but at least it's over.
Let's see, hold on. I only played the sound for Pooper. I gotta make up for it. Hold on. There you go.
Fidgety Frolic says Sylveon dog gay. Very true.
Got that dog in him.
Oh, he's so impressed with my strategy. Yes, my strategy of let everyone die and barely outlast the opponent. Oh yes. What an unrelenting offensive. What a magical journey.
That guy in the back doing his stretch. Come on, random guy, do it again. He's doing it. And he's done.
There he goes
A
again.
close battle is indeed more exciting than a stomp. Unless that stomp is really, really funny.
Oh, Fidget Redeem stretch. I'm gonna stretch. Oh! Oh.
If anyone wants some cool, awesome advice for getting the stupid fucking Mega Stones in the online mode for Pokemon Legends ZA, bring a Sylveon. There's a 50-50 chance that your opponents will completely forget the fairy type exists and send out all their dragons. I still am reeling from that, and it's been, like, several days.
All right. Do you know what's next in the level order?
No.
Because
To the internet I go.
you were the one who was looking at that last time, so I was wondering if you were the one who knew it.
Let's see. So the Ghost Gym is number 12. Number 13 is the Quaking Earth Titan.
Ah, yes, the one that smashed my ass into the ground the last time I tried. It's finally time, huh?
Then after that is the psychic gym, and then the ice gym.
Yeah, okay. That all makes about sense of life. Fidget is asking you, is that a Sonic Wisp doll in your avatar?
It's not a doll, but it is a wisp. Specifically, the Jade Wisp from from Team Sonic Racing and no other video games.
Yep, it's definitely not from Skulltimate.
I mean, it did debut in Team Sonic Racing, so I'm objectively correct. Because Sonic Colors Ultimate isn't real.
Who should I send out against the Quaking Earth Titan? Maybe Pooper.
Isn't it fighting type partially? I think my answer for it was Sylveon, but my answer for everything is Sylveon.
We don't have a Sylveon in this game. I could send out Baby Metal, but
I think the Steel type would give it weaknesses to this
yeah.
Mon. Ah. Oh, water type sure does work. Week 2. Flying, water, grass, psychic, ice, and fairy.
Oh, I wonder where he could have gone.
Oh yeah, while the dopamine high is still hitting from this announcement. Tangle and Whisper for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm so dead, I'm dying. The fact that I have to wait to fucking February, I'm fucking dying. But they exist, they're real.
I'm very happy for all IDW connoisseurs.
They also announced Knights and II, which were both characters that, they indirectly showed before, but I think they accidentally showed II's vehicle and there was no other banana themed character that you would expect. So it's like, oh gee, I wonder who that is. And then Knights was just on the cover for the game, but they didn't acknowledge that Knights was being added until today.
It's ground cat. Need ground cat. Ow! That move sucks. All out of hyper potions.
In other news, I'm still soft resetting for Shaman.
Ow.
I still think it's so funny that they just shrink. Great Tusk has been sent to the ant dimension. They're an ant now, I'm sorry.
So you said next up is the psychic gym then?
Yep.
Cool. I hope
I think
my
it's
crocodile fucking solos it.
I think it's Psychic Gym, Ice Gym, then Fairy is the final boss.
What
Air
about
quotes.
Dragon Titan?
Have we not done that yet?
No,
Oh, False Dragon Titan is last.
that's what I thought.
I was like, wait, hold on, I can't read. I'm like Pit Kid Icarus, I never learned how to read. It's really a miracle that I've played as much Pokemon as I have.
Yay, I can glide.
I love Mabostiff politely taking a little bite, and then that just juxtaposed by Koraidon.
There are there's an actual dog in this scene, and my brain thinks dog more about Koraidon. Sandwich dog.
There's the dog, and then there's the dog.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about it, you ride Koraidon like a horse, and horses are just really big dogs. So everything's a dog.
Hi dear, what you making? Pizza. Nice. Alright. So the psychic gym then. Let's go on a psychic gym venture. I don't all the buttons are different than they are in the Pokemon Legends ZA game.
I've just finally gotten used to some of ZA's control changes. I don't think I'll be able to go back. Like, I'm gonna have to return to a world where D-pad up is not the button for sending out your Pokemon.
Yep, you sure are.
I think the real solution is just to never boot up a previous Pokemon game again. Remember, Pokemon can be found in tall grass.
Oh, I remember.
Since fucking when? They've never been found there. I wonder what style the next Pokemon game is going to go with for the actual models. I'm so fucking glad that for Legends ZA they removed a lot of the texturing. Because god, I hate how veiny Quilladin looks. I know he's supposed to look like a leaf, but god, it just looks like he's about to pop a vein.
Die.
You will die. The Pokemon are super strong. Let me guess, level 20?
Not even.
My other guess was going to be like 16, so I was going to be wrong either way. I highballed it, and I highballed too high.
Damn right, kid. Be fucking scared. I go bump in the night.
Genuinely, my biggest annoyance with Switch era Pokemon is the fact that every game has a different control scheme. I
Yeah.
think that's just a natural byproduct of all four Switch Pokemon games being just straight up different beasts altogether. This is the most weirdly
All fair.
innovative era of Pokemon. Is it for the better? I don't know yet. I like ZA, but the rest are kind of, I don't know. Well, actually, I like Legends Arceus too, but shush. I think the differing control schemes is just an unfortunate byproduct of them throwing so many ideas at the wall this generation. What's the Legends Arceus mount button again? I actually forgot.
Plus, I think.
Isn't Koraidon also plus?
Yes. So maybe I might be wrong then.
Oh, I don't think I have a Legends Arceus save anymore because I was gonna replay it, and then I got bored. You know what's funny is I feel like I would at least enjoy shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, but the fact that I can't use a regular Pokeball ruins it for me because of that stupid quirk of mine.
Hmm.
And I just think that's funny.
Makes me rip in peace sad.
Like for this shiny shaman, I'm gonna try my best to catch it in a regular Pokeball and use a Master Ball as a last resort. If that gives you any idea how stupid I am about this. Anyway, my hope is that as Pokemon finds a formula that it wants to milk to death, that's when we'll start getting consistency. As long as they keep experimenting, I think they're gonna keep switching it up whether we like it or not. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, fine. Your dog is allowed to win a round. Fine, fine. Rock Slide is a really powerful move.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Need a better ground type move than Mud Shot. Jesus.
I see the Pokeball conversation in chat. I have to say, the main thing that made me pivot to normal balls only is because I can't fucking stand the starter being in a regular Pokeball, but then everyone else is in a silly fancy ball of their own. And like, I always love to use my starters, like in post game, so of course that matters. So I just end up catching my whole team in regular Pokeballs, so that way it doesn't bother me that the starter is just the only one that doesn't match whatever it's supposed to be. I'm sure a ball swapping machine would be. Okay, that's actually, now that I say that out loud, that's the funniest thing that it could be called. But a ball swapping machine would fix everything. And like, you don't even have to make it so that way we can buy the apricorn Pokeballs, just make it so that way we can grow and farm them. I miss the berry farming in XY.
Hi, Pooper.
Goodbye, Pooper. I wish that the Arceus balls showed up in other games. True! True! There is no functional reason that, like, the ancient Pokeballs can't be in the modern era.
No.
Like, even if the ancient Pokeballs have, like, they haven't been produced in years, there's still an antique Pokeball out there that still works.
Yeah.
There's no way there isn't. So why can't we obtain them or see them on Pokemon we transfer in? Are they just afraid of being awesome? Are they afraid of being cool? The answer is yes, they took this long for Mega Chestnut to exist. They are afraid of being cool.
Smash. Yeah, I'll
Pokemon
take.
games being developed side by side is always something that I forget to account for, but it really explains so much. Why did Sword and Shield's overworld encounters act so fucking weird? The answer: it was a last minute change because people liked it and let's go. The Pokeball Emporium is in ZA still, I believe. Which it really... The Pokeball Emporium has always bothered me, I think. In ZA, it especially bothers me now that what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? The Pokeballs from Johto are commonly recurring nowadays, and the Pokeball Emporium just doesn't sell them. When, like, as a luxury Pokeball shop, what are you doing? You're so bad at your job. You get 0 stars on my review because I am a tourist of Kalos. I do not actually live there, canonically. I love that they actually let you try to leave Kalos. Or not Kalos, leave Lumios. And then you just fucking fall asleep on a bench. Oh hey look, it's the weirdest minigame in this entire game, honestly.
Yup. I love it. And by love it, I mean I don't.
I think it's funny. That's all it really has going for it. Pick on emotional spectrum practice. What? Just mash every button. You only have to push him once, by the way. Just as a heads up. But you can keep mashing it, it's funny, and that's the only upside this mode has, or this minigame has.
Sigh.
That was awesome, she says. Faye, I wish I had answers. I don't. Oh, I can answer this one. The reason that the balls are still scarce is because the item printer in Scarlet and Violet is post-game DLC, super late in the game DLC. So you paid $90. Get fucked, idiot! You paid $90, and they're gonna keep gating it behind the $30 DLC. I'm fully confident that's the reason. Because they've kind of been doing that recurringly at this point. Like every DLC for every Pokemon game so far has included incredible quality of life changes that should have been in the base game. And I'm willing to bet the Pokeballs will be no exception. I mean, it's always going to be an ineffective paywall. The Max Soup is an ineffective paywall. It's just convenient. And they know people will keep paying for that. So they keep doing it. Grinding Terra Shards without the DLC is miserable. Grinding a lot of things without the DLC is miserable. At this point, I can't see it not being deliberate. I'm sure somehow, some way, the DLC for Legends ZA will make that 1,000 battle requirement for the shiny charm just breeze by. I
Yeah.
don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna fucking do it. Even if it's just by adding like 300 more story encounters. Out of boredom, I did the Infinite Jacinth tournament for about an hour. That was only 20 battles.
Yeah, God.
Was it really funny? Yes. Will I ever do it again? No.
I'm not ready. My guy is dead. Source says it'll probably just be by adding more research missions. You can already skip some of the catch 50 of X tribe because there's a. Oh, huh.
Yeah, but the 1,000 battles is required.
What they're
Still
saying is that.
the funniest fuck you. I know they're saying that's just what the base game is.
Yeah.
Because if you do everything without the 1,000 battles, you're short 100. which is so fucking funny and fucked up. I forgot Pooper was just a Wooper and a Master Ball.
Yep.
Immaculate use of one of my few Master Balls. Trade evolutions being mandatory is really annoying to me. Especially because the way I did my trade evolutions for my Pokedex was sending them all to Harmony. Who got the points instead of me, I assume. Which I'm not bothered by. It's just really funny. What I did for the trade evolutions is I just looked up what the sort of like public agreed upon code is for trade evolutions.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
then just
did too.
and I just handed a bunch of people Haunters and a few Alakazams.
I did not realize that it's the receiver of the trade evolution that gets the points, although that makes the most sense. I just didn't think about that. So thank you for giving me the points for that so I didn't have to think about it.
Didn't have to do it as much, I assume.
Yeah. Well, I use those I use those public trade agreed upon trade codes to complete my decks anyway, so I really I didn't have to think about it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's normal psychic. Of course it is.
Get normal, idiot.
Damn. Ow. Ow. Of course it's going first. Ow, 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 ow. No, it wasn't meant to be.
I'm just
Ow.
gonna play Team Fortress 2 and soft reset my 3DS every time I die. I'll get the shiny shaman within the hour. Oh great, I've ended up on defense on the final point.
Oh, that's not a lot. There we go. I can never remember what mold breaker breaks the mold means either. Oh, no.
My only guess, based on my memory, is that it lets Ghost and Normal hit each other.
Ah, yeah.
But I don't feel like that's right.
No, it's that it bypasses other abilities that stop your attacks, such as ground moves being able to hit levitate. It's an ability that nullifies certain other abilities. Alright. Alright. So what do I have left? I've got the ice gym. I've got the fairy base. I've got the fighting base. And I've got the false dragon type.
I believe Ice is next in order, then Fairy, then Dragon.
What about fighting?
Uh,
I have arrived.
Welcome, Skysometric.
Oh, fighting is final. I keep forgetting and not reading the actual last one, dang.
Yeah, okay. So it is Ice Fairy Dragon fighting. Got it. Right, Ice Fairy Dragon fighting. Let's go.
How far are we going tonight?
I don't know.
Yep, alright, fair enough.
As far as the wind takes us, or something like that.
Until I get frustrated and stuck?
Points. Sonic fan. Points.
Huh?
Nothing. What were we talking about?
Hold on, I think I have mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog in this stream, so I was about to ask, were you the first? But no. I almost wasn't the record breaker.
Yeah, I seem to recall Jade Wisp came up earlier.
Wait, that means I wasn't the first to mention it. Someone in chat was.
Yes.
Victory.
The stream will be going on until it ends. So true.
Oh boy, the snow slope run. Oh boy.
Shield surfing. What?
I got a stupid visual bug to happen again in Team Fortress. I'm so happy.
Nice. Which bug is it?
The bug where it shows the wrong taunt animation.
Nice.
I am now hovering around on invisible chair.
Oh, excellent.
The stream will end when it...
The stream will end.
The stream knows when it will end because it knows when it won't.
You did it. You got down there on a dog. Yep, that's him.
God, Team Fortress 2 is a masterpiece.
It's pretty good.
Sky, we should prove this sometime.
Eventually. It's time to use Torch Song 6 times in a row.
Hopefully this is the solo that the Psychic Gym wasn't.
Mm-hmm. That one looked pretty rough.
I'm outspeeding him, which is good. God damn it. No! No! Bah! Well, I got another attack up at least. May that attack up make it not happen again? No!
Oh, come on!
That fucker outsped me? That fucker is the first one to outspeed me. God damn it.
That thing has the speed of a fucking brick. I don't
Huh?
believe that for a second.
I don't even know what type it is.
I'm wanting to say Ice Dragon.
Of course, it's a fucking dragon. Find that out too late.
I don't know that for certain, that's just what I always thought it was.
Faith3 is saying pure ice, maybe?
That'd be nice.
Close combat would work if it... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if electric is hitting it neutral, then it's pure ice.
Others have confirmed.
Me, when I spread misinformation on the internet unintentionally.
See, the thing is that I thought I noticed it not do. I thought I noticed it not do. I thought I noticed to do it not do. I thought I noticed the electric move do not very effective damage and thought you were right. But I guess my move was just weak. God damn it.
Wow! How has that happened twice? Spin. I still think her hair looks like villain character design, even though it isn't.
Whose?
I already don't remember her name.
Gita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Bonnie's, obviously. Who else am I talking about?
The true antagonist. You know, I need a Pokemon game with hot villains again. The last one was Alpha Sapphire.
Don't tell me what to do.
Poll on which Pokemon and evil person is the hottest, and all 4 options are just Archie, Team Aqua.
Oh, so what? If we're counting him, then the person from Sword Shield doesn't count?
Sword and Shield doesn't have a villain. It has Chairman Rose,
Yeah.
who is not a villain. He's just a dumbass.
What's the difference?
Money. Archie doesn't have any money left. He spent it all on hot pirate outfits. Chairman Rose, on the other hand, he has a lot of money left.
Yeah,
And I
fair
don't
enough.
like him for it.
Most people don't, I think. Fate 3 says, trying to refute that Aqua is the hottest, but coming up agreeing.
Like, the only alternative of hottest is a few fringe cases in Team Magma. And I'm sorry, but they lose by default because they have Maxi. Because Maxi is cute, not hot. Let's be specific here. Once again proving that Archie and Maxi are perfect rivals. One's a hot old man, the other is a cute old man.
I didn't realize those were polar opposites.
Let's just say they are for the sake of argument. Whether or not it's the truth is up to you to decide. I refuse to call Guzma hot.
I know.
I refuse.
Nah, I think he's got it.
He's some secret other option, but he is not hot. See, whether or not we can count Lusamine as a villain depends on the continuity. Because unfortunately, the Pokemon Company refuses to have a an evil woman, I suppose.
Oh god, don't remind me.
Yeah, it's great that Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the best games in the series. It's just very unfortunate that they're the best games in the series while doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. They actually did remove a shitload of her hotness in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
I don't think you've taken a single bit of damage yet.
I have taken a single bit of damage, in fact. You can
Oh,
see in the
yeah,
lower
now I see
left.
it.
A little more beefed up.
Oh boy, it's time for 3 Max Marathon. What?
Yeah. I'll finish that one day.
One day.
Song still fucks, though.
Yeah, it does.
Crazy how this song is so good and it didn't even stick with me because the rest of the OST is also so fucking good.
Right? Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, cool. That's an ability that I had no idea about ever.
What was it?
Well-baked body. I can't use fire moves against it.
Oh my fucking god. He's baked up.
That should slam the entire car. This isn't going super smooth, is it?
No, it's not. What's your Terra type? It's Steel!
Rock on! Take it home. There it goes, the whole thing flattened.
What?
It seems Team Fortress 2 has a botting problem again, and that's very funny. And by funny, I mean not very funny.
That really sucks, especially because they finally got rid of it.
The new botting problem isn't as bad, it's literally just they're now making fake players that eat up server slots and do nothing else.
Take us home, take us home, take us home, take us home, take us home. There we go.
Distant acquaintance.
Clive continues to be the best written character in this game, and I will not take any other answers.
No, that's correct.
They didn't put a cherry in my fucking cherry limeade. I'm suing. That's half the reason you buy a cherry limeade is because they put a cherry in it, and now I'm cherryless.
Damn.
Rude. Oh, Fae 3, I'm very jealous. Very, very jealous.
Me too.
She's not a sandwich. Everyone in the party's dead. So are there only 2 things left?
Yep.
Alright.
Well, 2 things left, and
And the
also
finales of each of those things.
The
Yeah.
3 finales, huh?
Which I love that about this game, honestly.
Yeah, I thought that the multiple stories were handled. I thought that the game structure worked very well to me.
It's certainly the most functional way that they've done the friend group concept compared to X and Y. Plus, it's also a good way to shove in multiple different types of battles.
Yeah, they were able to hit all 18 types, and over the course of the 3 stories, and on top of that, they had different kinds of battles.
I wonder which one's the Titan. Curious.
None of them.
Fun fact, this one is not weak to fairy.
It does say false dragon. There we go.
I hear sirens outside. Do you think they finally realized I'm here? They won't be able to do anything about it.
Yeah, they caught you squatting.
I keep telling them that there's no laws against, me being able to annihilate the entire country, but they keep trying to arrest me for it, and it's like, come on, there's no laws for it.
Yeah, who says a girl can't cause some terrorism anyway? Off it goes.
Bye.
Ah, yes, the whammy. I forgot about the whammy. How could I?
The whammy?
The whammy.
Where's the whammy?
In the box.
Can you show me the whammy? I missed the whammy.
The whammy.
The whammy.
Held item lemonade.
It needs its Twinkie. Wait a second. Now that you have all the gym badges, can you use the whammy?
I believe so.
Yes, I can use the whammy.
Pokemon Scarlet Violet is a quest to wield the whammy. Correct.
Whammy will get the final blow against AI Sada.
You have a couple of recoilers on our team tonight. Faith3 says, after saying Pokemon Scarlet Violet is a quest to wield the whammy, responded by saying, this brings it in line with the Fateful Quest canon rather than a side story.
The whammy actually is the key to Pokemon Emerald.
True.
See, it's green. It lines up.
Mm-hmm.
It could only line up more if it were Rayquaza. Clearly, this Sprigatito is built different and is actually the pre-evolution for Rayquaza. Rayquaza can be a cat.
What type is this little asshole again?
Water dragon, I do believe.
Okay.
Or at least dragon something.
Definitely
water.
water. So, water dragon.
Ow. Do you really only have the one Greedent and you're not going to send anything else out, Arvin? Is that really the way we're playing this?
No, he's got a squirrel and a dog. The dog is not going to be very helpful, I promise.
Okay, thank God.
Hello, Whisper from hit game Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never change my profile picture live on stream.
It never happened.
It was invented by a writer.
Spicky.
Spice.
Time to make a po' boy out of this Spicky.
False dragon as opposed to the true dragon. Both accompanied by a black and white picture of Morgan Freeman. Which side are you on, true or false?
I'm on unlet.
Yay, climb.
He's gonna borf so hard.
There's that tail going. That's 2 of them done. It's nice
What
how
a
you can
nice
fly
boy.
basically anywhere from anywhere on the mountain.
Arvin's such a nice boy. I hope he doesn't get unrecoverable trauma.
Please, that's never happened to any nice kids. Ever. Always listen to your parents, boys and girls.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
You're so good at saying things.
I am. They should give me an award for saying things.
Top 10 things sayer of all time.
Agreed. Oh boy, time to climb a couple mountains. No big deal.
I'm just going to walk around them like a
Yeah, fair enough.
normal.
Palulu.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay, game. Watch out that you don't slip in this rain.
No way. You don't slip in rain? Wow. That's impossible to program. And it's like terrible game design. Someone should get fired for this. Aren't I right, Breath of the Wild heads? I may think that Scarlet and Violet has a very dull approach to open world gameplay, but holy fucking shit. The Pokemon Company's refusal to adopt stamina and other bullshit like that. Thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Imagine you were after a shiny before you walked into this Clive cutscene. Good thing ZA fixes that.
Yeah. It's a shame ZA doesn't have any fun shiny hunting methods, but you know, trade-offs.
Breath of the Wild stamina and durability systems got me to single-handedly stop caring about Zelda as a series. I mean, okay, fair. I think that's a bit harsh. I do hope for just a traditional Zelda game at some point, though. Echoes of Wisdom is great, but it is not that.
I think the biggest issue is that they tie too much to stamina, and then it just feels like shit.
Mm-hmm. Link Between Worlds had it right.
Skyward Sword had it better.
I wouldn't know.
For Skyward Sword, it was admittedly just like running and super attacks, but also, you know, it's not like your travel isn't as important in Skyward Sword, so stamina being involved for that isn't that bad. And they have mechanics that make stamina management actually fun. Unlike Breath of the Wild, where the only stamina management you have is the ability to get a shitload of food.
Mm-hmm.
I think Breath of the Tears of the are both fine games, and I don't really I gel with them pretty well, and I don't really feel like their systems are that bad. But that's just me.
I didn't feel like the systems worked very well in Breath of the Wild, but I liked Tears of the Kingdom a lot more. Also,
I
I
just
only
think
want to play that kind
stamina-
of Zelda game once. That
I
was a
think
lot of fucking game.
I think stamina is universally bad in just how open world games approach it. Because Genshin Impact has the exact same system, one for fucking one, and it sucks.
Ouch.
But at the end of the day, I think it's just Zelda splitting off into a third formula that's really good. and I think all three formulas deserve to continue. It's a shame Nintendo doesn't seem to agree so far.
I did like Echoes for what it's worth. It feels a lot more traditional, and it caught my attention for that. But also, it's such a hybrid of 2D and open world that it almost feels like a fourth formula. And I would prefer just having a traditional Zelda at this point. I wonder what the first Zelda on Switch 2 is gonna be.
Well, technically we have it. It's Age of Imprisonment.
I
Don't
thought you were
remind
about
me.
to say, technically we have it. It's Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
That's true.
Yeah, I do gotta say, me liking Tears of the Kingdom after disliking Breath of the Wild is at least partly colored by playing it on Switch 2, where it actually runs.
Speaking of games running on Switch 2,
This one.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Yeah. I'll probably like it even more than I liked when we played it before, because it's running at 60 now.
I really am curious about how they're gonna handle it. Just because I know how well the Steam Deck can run it, I do not think the Switch 2 edition should be given any slack in its performance.
Yeah, absolutely none. If there's any problems with the Switch 2 edition, I'm going to be honestly pretty pissed off. If it can run Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, to give a completely random example that has nothing to do with anything we were talking about, at full 60 FPS to the point that it looks smoother than any other 60 FPS game, there should be no issues with Crossworlds.
Hey,
Rude!
back off.
You're being accosted by bugs. This is just like real life. Echoes was okay. Zelda's struggled to hold much of a place in my head since Majora's Mask 3D. Yeah, funny thing, I saw Majora's Mask 3D in a store recently, and I got so excited to have a traditional Zelda game in my hands.
And yet some people look at Majora's Mask 3D and say my condolences. I do not understand those people yet. Maybe one day I will.
It's a perfectly fine remake. It's only a bad remake insofar as something like Sonic Origins is a bad remake of the classic Sonics.
I don't even think it's Sonic Origins level with how much I've experienced, but I'd probably have to play the original to find out. At least Majora's Mask 3D makes genuine improvements over a previous iteration. Without any strings attached to those improvements, to be clear.
Oh yes, there are. They completely changed some of the bosses.
Well, I guess I must have worded what I meant differently, but like, the improved graphics don't come at a cost to the graphics. Meanwhile, the
Okay,
improvements in Sonic Origins come at a cost to the improvements in Sonic Origins. They did not properly implement a drop dash in any of the games that did not have a drop dash. They made
at this point, we're kind of splitting hairs. You can talk about the improvements in Majora's Mask 3D in a very similar light, and a lot of people do.
Yeah, you really could. I definitely wouldn't play Majora's Mask 3D these days without a patch that changes some of its changes, which there is. It's called Project Restoration. It's a great patch. I definitely think that I think that more changes of Majora's Mask 3D were for the better than not. Um,
The
I
main thing that I
definitely,
know people fucking hated was Zora swimming.
yeah, Zora Swimmy's kind of fucked up in Majora's Mask 3D.
I wouldn't even say it's that fucked up.
It's just
It's
different.
it's
It's just
definitely
different.
playable, but it's I wouldn't call it an improvement.
The music in Sonic 3 and Knuckles' Origins version isn't even that fucked up. It's just different in a way that doesn't really fit.
It's fucked
I think
up.
it's a pretty fair comparison, all things
It is
considered.
actually, yeah, it's a genuinely fair comparison, but it's also... I can at least say that Majora's Mask 3D looks to be purely deliberate choices.
Fair.
I don't think anyone's listening to the slightly fucked up version of Angel Island Act 1 and thinking, deliberate.
Yeah, fair enough.
I do not know how they slightly fucked it up, to be clear. They just did. It sounds wrong. I can't play that game through headphones. My favorite fun fact about Sonic Origins is that they don't even use the most up-to-date versions of the tracks that they pulled from the prototypes. Because they lost the most up-to-date versions of the tracks from the prototypes.
That's the real shame, yeah.
We have heard the good versions. Because we found the lost prototype. But Sega can't really use those for whatever reason. Funny legal shit, apparently.
God, I wish they could. I know anyone involved would let them. No questions asked.
But it'd be Sega pirating their own shit. Which I guess is a problem for some fucking reason. Let's ignore the fact that Nintendo has historically pirated their own shit, apparently.
Let's ignore the fact that Sega has also done so. But hey, at least it's not the new release of Plants vs. Zombies.
True!
I was actually kind of excited to have Plants vs. Zombies on my Switch. I'm probably not picking it up.
If it ends up at the bargain bin at Walmart, I'll consider it for less than $10.
It'll probably go on sale for $5 at some point. This is EA we're talking about. They actually put their games on sale.
Unlike certain other companies.
Square Enix.
By the way, I saw an amazing Blue Sky post that's like an indicator of the recession is that Nintendo is selling Mario for $30.
Yeah. Thousand Year Door for $30, by the way, is a fucking steal.
It is a fucking steal.
Especially for a game that used to go for $120.
It's a shame I already bought it.
Yeah, Sam. I don't
That's
know
how
anyone
they-
who doesn't have it, honestly.
That's how they fucking get you. They put the games that you already fucking own on sale. Because no one's buying them otherwise, because we all already fucking own them.
Yeah, that really is the thing, isn't it?
They couldn't have put Mario Galaxy on sale.
Not yet. Give that, like, 2 or 3 years.
It's been out for a decade or longer. Longer, actually. Close to 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. If
but
we're
the
gonna
new
talk like
port
that,
is brand new.
both of them were on Nintendo Selects back in the day.
Galaxy 1 is even already on the Switch. In a collection that we can't purchase because Nintendo hates me personally.
Did you not get it when it was...
I did.
Oh, okay.
I got it physically, so I'm paranoid about my cartridge dying.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Like,
We have both a physical and a digital copy in the house. Harmony and I both had different approaches to it.
I guess now it doesn't really matter as much as it would have mattered before Galaxy 1 and 2 got standalone ports.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
now,
Sunshine's on Switch 2 now as well, NSO.
inevitably or already, I can't remember.
Already.
Is it?
Believe so.
No.
Not yet?
I
Okay.
I
I thought
know
it
they
was for
just-
some reason. I know it is one of the upcoming ones.
Oh, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I don't think I'm surviving this.
I know they just recently put out Luigi's Mansion. I didn't hear anything about Sunshine.
I thought Sunshine was like a couple of months ago.
Who knows?
Oh, no wonder why I'm dying. Look at the level differential. These guys are level 56. And I'm level 48.
That would do it. Christ alive.
I think might be where my stream gets stuffed in its tracks, because I'm not grinding up 8 goddamn levels of...
Not
Like-
grinding 8 levels of Terror Raids tonight.
No, I guess that's what I have to do, huh?
Terror
Tell me we
Raids are
didn't
just...
receive 50 million
fighting.
EXP candies at this point?
Well, that would be through Terror Raids. This game is less generous about those than others.
I'm thinking of when Mario Strikers was released recently. No, Sunshine's not on here yet.
It's an inevitability, at least.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they showed it. It's one of those that's coming. Pokemon Coliseum and XD also, which surprises me.
I'm surprised they had the balls to reveal it that early, but I'm not surprised that it's coming, because it would be coming next year. And next year is an anniversary year.
I
If
wonder
there's-
about the other Pokemon retro games then.
If there's any year for them to port a bunch of shit to NSO, it's next year.
I think
NSO
the reason
or
they
otherwise.
is because they don't want Pokemon Home to dig into the NSO save data and pull the Pokemon out.
I mean, I feel like they easily could, is the thing.
Oh, surely.
Like, if they don't set it up that way, I think a lot of people are going to be very disappointed with them.
Mm-hmm. Which is why they need to get all the tech for it ready and everything. Oh, right, you don't pick up random sparkles on the ground automatically in this one.
And I also do think that we're finally at the point where there's no good reason
I
that
still
they
can't buy
couldn't
revives, really?
Really?
Oh, no, there
Oh,
they
there
are.
they are.
bottom. We're at the point where I feel like there's no good reason that they couldn't try to emulate everything about old Pokemon, like Stadium, Coliseum, etc., all being interconnected. And I really hope they're gonna go that route. Go fucking big with it.
I hope so too, because that would be a good sign for the Sonics as well.
Yeah. Assuming we even get Advance and Adventure 2, I really hope we do.
I'm hopeful.
I'm not.
Okay, fair enough.
Like without Phantasy Star Online, we're not getting a fully complete GameCube Chow Garden experience. But we could get close. And that gives me hope.
Imagine they add Phantasy Star Online and add online functionality back to it. It's never happening. But imagine.
Alright, babies. I think that's stream.
Alright.
Because I ain't winning that battle tonight.
We gotta grind some before we can do that.
Yep. I'm gonna have to do some terror raids, which I will do off screen because that's boring.
Worth noting that even the Gen 1 and 2 Virtual Console were modified to have wireless trading, which is something that even fan emulators struggled with for a long while.
That's true.
Teehee. Teehee. And all those Virtual Console re-releases were like, I want to say they were around the release of Sun and Moon, which
Yes,
was
they
an
were.
anniversary game.
I see. Okay, well.
Precedent.
All right. We'll see what they do next year.
Please go big. Please go big, the Pokemon Company. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you, the Pokemon Company International.
Maybe it'll finally bring the price of Pokemon Emerald under $300.
Sure.
Hey, we're dreaming here, aren't we? And Thousand Year Door did go down.
They'll
Actually,
never bring down the copy. They'll never bring down the price of Pokemon Heart Gold.
no, they won't. That's why I said Emerald. Let me double check one thing here.
I do know that the releases of Generation 1 and Generation 2 were separate. And I think Generation 2 was like a year later or something.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely would only expect Gen 2 or Gen 1 next year, maybe 2. But it'd be kind of disappointing if they did, despite it being huge for the console.
Sadly, the price of Chibi Robo is still holding steady at way too much money. 145 loose and 200 complete in box.
Ooh, sad. Ouch.
So, even if we get Emeralds on NSO, I don't think it's going to help much.
I mean, especially if it's Switch 2 only, because I mean that much for Chibi Robo is how much you'd be paying with the console included anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna turn off the stream. Thanks for
Okay,
joining us. I will see you around later soonish.
bye everyone.
Have a good